like when you hack and slash me.
Although
I like it when you shut the fuck up.
you like
Okay.
you like the characters more with the Wyatt's story. I mean, you
The only one character I like better is
Bro Yoda!
That's the only character that's different though.
Is there another one over there?
What?
Is like there's another.
Oh no, you gotta swim down. There was a hole in the water.
You
I thought I had to blow
got to
that
swim.
No, there's only one character that's different. Everything the story's completely the same. Just Wyatt's alive.
Age 19, dove down the well to salvage father's watch, but it wasn't as deep as this.
Because this is deeper, because it has emotion behind it.
I thought he would. That doesn't make much sense. I thought.
Nazis.
Wait, I thought he joined the army immediately after being, immediately.
Maybe age 20 or 21.
It ain't as
weird.
deep as my sorrow.
Opens from others.
Just like my heart opens from the other side. Fuck.
Directly above you are the catacombs. There's an elevator
Can I drop down?
that can take you right into the weapons depot.
He doesn't want to fall into the...
Deep, dark chasm below.
As I would put it in Sunshine.
The bottomless pit.
There's a
The
hole in the
vagina.
air.
The hole in the vagina.
Fuck.
It's because it took me by surprise. That's what she said.
The vagina surprised me. It snuck up behind me. I was like, whoa!
I made it right to the end. I
There's
fell
a
right
hole
through.
in this thing. Where the fuck am I going?
Tomo
Do you crawl?
boxes.
What was the point of that?
I don't.
Hey, bro. Oh.
That's it.
Oh, there's.
Found a box.
Can you cut it even more?
No,
Like-
I want to leave it as a part because that's kind of funny.
Bigger hole
How
for
much fucking
bigger
damn? Really?
stuff.
What was the point of this?
Don't know.
To get more armor.
I don't understand.
We can be like mine and spray all your stuff in perfume.
Yeah, cheat that way.
I'm not even go back.
Yeah. Or throw someone's Exodia cards off a boat.
Is this open?
Be
No.
Kaiba. Screw the rules. I have money.
Ah, fuck it. Just keep going. Fuck this camera. Let me go back.
Then that bug guy threw his Exodia cards off the yacht.
Okay, get serious. Time to get
Meaning
Rex. It was either Rex or Weeble. I think it was
Wait,
Weeble.
It was
no.
Weevil.
Not yet.
And Weevil still got destroyed by
They could have threw him. They could have threw him off the boat
They
too.
could have thrown him off.
One grenade. A singular grenade.
Joey's strong enough, he could just pick the guy up.
So is Tristan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, push that shit.
It's funny.
Ow.
It's funny in the show, it kind of says that
We're now inside the
Tristan
weapons
and
depot. This is the second phase
Joey
of
were
the
being bullied by this guy, and Yu-Gi-Oh stepped up and he got beat up. But in the other one, the Zero, that's the guy that gets sent to the Shadow Realm.
For distribution to the Nazi war
Gets sent to the
machine.
Shadow Realm for being a bully.
Small arms they can use to
Bye-bye.
Things not telling me what
Real
the fucking
target is securing the torpedo delivery. This will allow you to board
another
and
laser
seize
craft
control of
upgrade,
an
and I
Nazi
still have no
U-boat.
idea what the fuck they
But
do.
first things first. Steal the train.
Should probably just look at my little menu thing. Ah,
Locate the train
Oh, I
and
got
drive
it.
it to the abandoned underground train station north of there.
Like he says the evilness of people into the Shadow Realm.
So where they belong.
Like with
let's send all the Nazis to the Shadow Realm, why don't we?
like
Well,
what's
they're the ones who challenged
empty.
him to.
yeah, like what's that? What was the first guy he fought? It was
Come on,
I can't think
Blastoise.
what the guy's name is.
Blasko.
It's two names.
Blaskovich. Come on! Why can't you climb a fucking
I don't
box?
know, but he sent that guy that has the blue eyes white dragon.
Seto Kaiba?
Sato Kaiba. He sent his
Usually they call him just Kaiba.
yeah, they sent Kaiba's darkness to the Shadow Realm.
Be gone.
But he came back though, and he was an evil clown. Yeah, well, he looked like an evil clown, and he got him again.
Okay. Always itch my nose.
He
in this
sent him to
fucking
the
game.
Shadow Realm again. To you, where you belong.
Nazis make my nose itch.
Nazis make Colin talk about Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, he's just talking about that anyway.
I'm actually really liking the show. It's not bad. I never got a chance to watch it.
I blame you, Harrison.
I didn't tell him to watch it.
No, he didn't tell me to watch it.
I watched it when I was a kid, but I didn't.
You
that
told
wasn't
him to
one of my
watch.
He
suggestions.
told me to watch Full Metal Alchemist.
And then that
But
started it.
that has nothing to do with
That started
the
his.
show.
That started his anime obsession.
Yeah.
I awakened a weeb.
Yeah, if he just turned,
So you
he
awakened
showed him the side of his weeaboo.
Little weeaboo.
Next thing we know, he's gonna have a body pillow in here next week.
I'll order him one.
Oh, lovely. Nazis.
I'll get him an Alphonse one.
No, get him the Führer one.
The Fear
Bradley?
King Bradley.
Thank you, Barry.
I'll get him Envy because he can't figure out if it's a he or a she.
Guy. They keep saying Envy's a guy, so it's a guy. No, but
So
you know,
confusing.
it was. I actually did not see that coming. Celine being a
Celine Dion?
no, Celine being a homunculus. I did not see that coming. I was like, that's surprising me. That's surprising.
It's like, no!
No, he's just a kid.
It didn't surprise me. I was like, oh, he must be one, right?
He's just a kid. He can't be. He can't be.
I mean, the show sets you up to be skeptical of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Trust no one. Doubt everything.
After Shao Tucker and Envy. Envy,
Yeah.
killing Maisie.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's surprising. I still think it was funny that they kept saying, you know, Mustang, you can always bring back your friend. You just have to.
Well, fucking shit.
Doesn't work.
I know it doesn't work. But bring back your friend. I don't care. Do something, cause
Open up this.
open up the portal, because you're gonna have to. You're gonna be.
We're gonna make.
sacrifice.
We're gonna make you anyways.
Yeah. Then cuts her neck. It's like, well, she's dead. She's not gonna do it.
Open it up. No. She's dying.
Don't do it. Then I see her die. I'm like, well, she's dead.
Alright, great.
Well,
Lovely.
Guess I should have
Another-
liked. Guess I should have liked
Another
her.
character I like dying.
Bounces her.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
The bouncing Betty bullet.
Yeah. And I was like,
Give me the fucking gun.
but when I saw that, I was like, well, guess I should have liked her.
You probably looked at your wall and was like,
Well, she got a neck.
she had to die towards the end.
Yeah, she could have just survived. But I liked how she made. She had.
Where the fuck are these Nazis at?
Mm-hmm.
They work together. You gotta go to the left here. Huh? Okay.
Oh, okay.
9 o'clock.
He's still.
You know what? Here, you get one too.
What I liked is that she's the reason he has his shirt on.
She's his eyes.
I know, but she's the
Yeah,
reason he
her
has his-
father.
I know, but it's on
She didn't
her
want
back.
anybody to
I know,
have.
but
I
it's
mean,
on her back.
Yeah.
Just to make
Did he
sure, because
torture-
I trust no one.
Did he torture her back?
I think so. I think it's burned on there.
Yeah, because it showed her back one time and it was all torched up. I was like,
Well, yeah, he burnt her back, so no one else could use it.
that means if he dies, no one else can ever use the fire.
He's the one and only.
He's the-
First one, last one. Because how deadly,
Yeah, I like
how powerful the fire
You know what's kind
alchemy
of
is.
funny though? He grew the Fuhrer mustache. He grew it, and I was like, did you do that on purpose there,
I
Roy?
done grows it.
Did you do that on purpose there, Roy?
You sit you around here for a second.
I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Kush.
And she's always by his side still. She's always by his side.
Nazi Kush. They probably don't allow me.
No, I don't think they would.
By his side and on top of him.
They never said that. They never really.
You know.
It's implied. It's implied that they that. It's implied that they.
It should be obvious.
Perfect cut. Let's try again. Nice.
You know who else actually aged, grew really fast? Like, aged?
Celine Dion.
She's like...
She probably just didn't grow until like a few years passed, and all of a sudden she probably had her growth
I
spurt.
know, she's like extremely short. It's like...
Puberty and her growth spurt all happened at the same time. Just like,
Nice.
But I think it was kind of funny that Alphonse always protected him. Always.
when the Fuhrer did that with the stabbing, I was like, you son of a bitch. I was like, Alphonse ain't gonna let that happen again.
No, Alphonse is not letting that happen. Oh, I did. When he stabbed, I was like, wait. I didn't really think of anything about it. I was like, oh.
Yeah, he was trying to kill her.
I know, and she's like, the sword grazed my head. It's like, huh, I forgot you were in there.
You did.
Yeah, I forgot that she was in there. I was like, oh.
That's the whole reason you did that.
I know, but I completely forgot that she was in there.
Hide!
Completely forgot that she was there.
Where does I go? No, right, don't ask. I think this is going not supposed to.
Big guy.
Here, Soldatin. No, Super-Soldatian. Super-Soldatian. I think it's the 1960 version.
I thought you were gonna say piece of shit.
Fuck! This guy's fucking me up.
I was, another thing here. What was it? Oh yeah, I thought it was kind of funny that it took the death of Greed's friend, the one he killed, to actually
Where the fuck he go?
back to Greed.
One of his
His
followers.
Yeah,
One of his friends.
he was
One of
friends.
his possessions.
And then we got killed.
And he snapped back with his memories.
Because the prince,
Perfect. I know.
the prince said,
Beautiful exploit.
so you kill your friends now, is that it? You start killing your friends. He's not my friend. It was an awesome show. It was good.
Now time to.
Jesus.
Did you think Greed was gonna help him out at all?
Oh. Well,
I mean,
I kind of had a feeling that Greed was still gonna stay Greed, as in he's gonna be the Greed that we first met. I thought he was gonna be good.
He despised his father.
Actually, I thought Greed was actually gonna be the only one that's gonna survive. Besides, as the
Oh yeah, I wanted to pick that up.
of the homunculuses. I thought he would be.
I hope there's another
the first
one.
to survive.
Do you like how Gremlin, whatever that guy's name, Gremlin?
Hellcat?
Gremlin, the old guy.
Yeah, he's keeping an eye over Selene.
Celine. He was keeping an eye over Celine, and then he was Fuhrer for a little bit until someone would take over.
I think his name's Salim with an
I'm
M.
just gonna throw this guy right here.
I know, it's
Salim
kind of weird.
Bradley?
Salim, yeah.
No, I think there's more.
Because I think I looked it up before and it was an M. I was like, huh.
But,
I mean, it might be Celine with an N, but
it might be Celine, but
it could be either or.
no, but he was taking over the role of
Wanna try
Fuhrer
again?
for a little while.
Before Mustang.
Yeah, until Mustang. And when his Mustang was still fighting, he was still fighting even after 2 years.
He was trying to
Stop some uprisings.
stop the loose ends.
I made it.
There
Yay.
were a few uprisings going on, but he knows.
Hit a health. Candy spam.
What was Scar's race called again?
Ishbalans.
Ishbalin. That's what
It's where they're from.
it's what
So powerful, I stabbed the other side of the box.
Olivier called him. She calls him that.
Ishbalin.
She calls.
Oh wait,
that's his
why
name.
did I do that voice?
That's his name though, because he has no name.
Ishbalin.
He gave up Scar too.
He's like, I don't need that name anymore.
So she gave him Ishbalin.
Just call me whatever you want, is what he said.
Ishbalin.
Ish falling.
No. Not there.
I don't like it in that place.
It seemed like she liked the guy with the chainsaw arm,
Yeah, her underling.
Nazi bombshell.
her underling. She liked him, but he got killed.
I have
Her
that
mate-
in my room. I think somebody would ask questions. but
You
I have
live
that
on.
hanging in my room.
He'll live on.
Yeah. He sacrificed himself
I want to
To make
fit
sure-
in there.
to make sure he got.
He was hoping that he would survive. He's like,
Yeah.
if I do all this and I survive, I'm gonna get some mad puss.
But he
Nope, he died.
He sacrificed himself so he could get the killing blow on Bradley.
He still wasn't dead though.
Took a while.
Scar ended up having to fight him.
I thought that was cool. The person that's one of the people that started
by
this
the
war
abandoned
was
train
killed by
station north of your location,
one of
William.
the people he
A
destroyed.
homunculus killed Nishbalin, which
Mhm.
started it,
Yep.
and they exterminated
More
all of
Nazis?
us all.
So his fall.
This Valen killed the guy that started all the.
Well, this
Stir-
started all this.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's good shit.
A homunculus. Then the fear killed the rest of
Oh, we're at a charging port.
them. Another homunculus.
Charging.
Except he started off as a human.
Where's the charging
he
thing
was a
moving
human.
here?
He was one of those that was. He
But-
was a child soldier.
He said he doesn't know if his original soul is the one in control of the body or if it's one of the many other
Tell me the
souls.
Nazis didn't put a charging port
It was
down
the.
here.
That's what he said.
Most likely it was.
He's like, what I know is that I'm just I'm a homunculus.
Most likely he's getting controlled by.
I'm Wrath.
He's getting controlled by Wrath
Fucking great.
because
It might be the same soul in charge. It might be not. If it is, then it's just a tainted soul.
Lee it's Lee. Yeah, it's Lee. He was able to control Grease.
Fuck!
Ling.
Ling.
Just trying to figure out why you're saying Lee. I'm like, who's Lee?
Ling was able to control. Maybe it's because I'm watching YouTube. Ling was able to control.
Agreed.
Damn it.
So maybe
Because he didn't completely absorb Ling. That's why.
maybe
Because he agreed to
Lean
share
it
the
around the
bot.
wall,
so
Blaskovich.
maybe
And his soul is strong enough to survive the night.
maybe Wrath isn't there. Maybe it really was.
Maybe his soul is too weak to.
Yeah, maybe it really was bad. Bad the whole time. And he still was an evil person.
Evil from the start.
Evil
This guy's gonna use up
Because
all
the
my
way he
fucking
was
ammo.
raised.
Although their dad was raised like that, but he raised as a slave and he didn't act like that.
Talk about Hohenheim.
Hohenheim was raised as a slave and he.
As harsh conditions, but people still treated him nicely.
Yeah.
All like the townspeople liked him.
That's true. That's true. So maybe.
He was a slave because he was being used for experiments.
The good thing about.
And the dwarf from the flask was made from one of those experiments.
Yeah, his own blood.
From
And-
Hohenheim's blood. Yeah.
And then he became.
That's why when he got a philosopher's stone and he had enough energy from that philosopher's stone, he was able to take the image of Hohenheim.
And he was able to. He was also
Fuckers,
able to be
nothing.
immortal too. Hohenheim to be immortal.
I'm just gonna cheese this one too.
He to set up his plan, he had to use a lot. He cooperated with the souls. He didn't use them.
No,
per
he
se.
did. No, he cooperated.
They used themselves.
He was like.
He
Ed.
unified all the souls.
Yeah, he was Ed in that way. I think you just jump on the train now.
Ed didn't.
I can?
Ed
Yeah.
just didn't want to touch the stone altogether.
Yeah.
He's just like, mm-mm.
You have to go in the front. Yeah.
If
you
he,
jump on the train.
if Ed was forced to stone, he'd probably do the same thing as Hohenheim. You know.
Yeah, don't worry. I did the same thing. After seeing those three, I was
Ooh,
like, I'm
cutscene.
jumping on the train.
They're all just waiting for him.
You all clean? Anyone following you?
Two of those gigantic robot guys.
I left people behind. What do you mean, no?
I have a friendly face. Deliverst du Nebeljahr? Alles in Ordnung, Horst?
Du, nimm nicht so viele Kisten, sonst merken die, dass etwas nicht stimmt.
Do not take
Oh
too
yeah,
many
that's right.
crates.
That's right. I remember where he's
All the Nazi U-boats in Europe.
You will hide in
Don't take too many crates. They're taking a
Horst
lot
will
of
slip it
crates,
back
though.
into main
Take them
supply.
all.
and you will wake up on a U-boat for breakfast time.
Yeah, I
Why are
love.
there barrels?
I
in
love.
here?
I
Have a
love
U-boat.
this.
We take it to
How he
set
gets
secret
the
safety,
U-boat.
yeah? Sailors, get in the way. Bang bang soda pop.
Come on,
That's.
man. I'll fuck the pig, you just hold the edge.
Oh fuck the pig!
Okay,
you hold the
career
ears.
Johnny. Get in the torpedo. Once you go
That's
to the
actually the
U-boat,
bomb that they
touch
just
this
have in
thing
their hands.
into the